Hi everybody, this is lesson 4 for Unit 2. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to discuss ethical concerns that can occur when conducting research with people and animals by analyzing case studies. Applied psychology. Can lab experiments illuminate everyday life? The principles of these experiments, not the research finding, can help explain human behavior. So we might not be able to apply everything from the lab into everyday life, but the overall general concepts and ideas that we get from that, you definitely can. Does behavior depend on one's culture and gender? Well, it depends. It can definitely depend on your culture. That can have an influence on some aspects of your behavior. The second, gender. We actually tend to see more similarities between the genders than we do differences. So there definitely differences exist, but we tend to actually see those differences come more through culture and not necessarily through gender. Ethics in research. This is actually a real study we did on contact comfort. Ethics in animal research. There are some times where using animals in research can be more effective than using humans. However, there are a lot of safeguards in place for protecting the animals and animals' rights and make sure they're not unduly harmed or put into situations that are going to do damage that we cannot reverse. Whenever, excuse me. Whenever we're going to do research on humans, a couple things have to be abided by. One, you have to consent to be a part of the study. Two, they have to make sure they protect you from harm and discomfort. Three, they have to maintain confidentiality. They can't just blurt out your name. And four, they have to debrief you once you're finished. So I was in a research study when I was in college. It's pretty common if you're going to take a psychology course in college that they ask you to participate in so many experiments. And I had to do one where I went into a room, it was just myself, and I had to take a math test. And so I take this math test, and I'm sitting there, excuse me. And I know that they can see me because I know it's that double glass, mirror wall thingy. And so I finished, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting there, and I have no idea what's going on. And I gave them consent to do the study because I had to participate in it. I wasn't in any harm, and I wasn't uncomfortable. I just had to sit there for a while. At no point in time did they ever ask or disclose my name or personal information. But what happened was eventually I just got up and walked out of the room because I was tired of waiting there. And so sure enough, the researchers then came out into the hallway and found me and said the whole purpose of the study was not, in fact, about the math test, but it was how long would I sit in that room and wait until somebody came and got me. And so they debriefed me about that afterwards. And these are ethics in research.